Jesus. Hi, Lachey. Just getting the smudge off, my last one finally for the day. It's a wonder I don't have smoke inhalation from this. I mean, 9 smudges in one day and breathing it, each and every one of them in. It can be harsh on the back of the throat, believe me, when you breathe it in. Okay. Thank you. And thank you. Oops. Oh, great. The dog will get that. You watch and see. Chew it to smithereens. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. I ran out of cedar. Thank you for these blessings. This is a beautiful thing. Whoops, I missed a couple of cards. There we go. There we go. Okay. Jesus. I got it back. Okay. All right. Share with everybody. Here we go. What else am I forgetting? It's like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. This is beautiful. Here we go. Yes. Pendies. Pendies. Come here, pendies. Okay. And we'll do both cases. Both are needed. There you go, Lilith. Have a good puff there. Have a good smoke. Take a good hit. Charles. There you go, Charles. There. Smudge is done. I've run out of cedar, and I just have to, maybe tomorrow on the way home, I'll have my son stop somewhere. I don't care if it's on the highway. If I see a cedar tree, stop. Maybe I should bring scissors with me just in case. Oh, there. But I prefer my traditional smudges. I really do. Compared to, but the white sage, it's better than having nothing. That's the way I look at it. Way better than having nothing. I still got a few things. I have to open up PayPal. I have to open up my email. And I got to get up my little links. There we go. And now my links. Let's see. Come on. Open, open, open. That's not what I did it? No. Okay. It's mini reading. I gotta put my glasses on. I can't see. My face and my throat, my voice, my face, my eyes are worn out. Oh. Where'd you go? Mini. There we go. All right. Open, 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 open. Okay. Canadian link. No. And the world link, the global one. I'm going to look at some other, as you mentioned, you or somebody mentioned today, Cash App. I'll be looking into that. And something else starts with a V. Hello, Mary Jane. What does it start? Venom or something stupid like that. It's supposed to be really popular. They're going, it's the best. The best at what? What is it the best at? I don't have any trouble with PayPal. So I don't know what people mean when they go, oh, it's the best. The best of what? What do they do for you? That's my question. So, and there's the global link for PayPal. If I change and added anymore, it would only be for the convenience of everybody. More convenient way to, for them to pay or, whatever. So, yeah. Venmo. Thank you very much, Silent. And hi, Silent. Hi, Sarah. Venmo. Yeah, okay. They're saying that's pop, but like, they're the best at what? I don't have no trouble with PayPal. Hardly ever in all the years I've been using it. So, but I could add the others, but I'm not going to delete PayPal. Have the others on standby in case, it's needed. Yeah. I've heard of Cash App, but I don't know anything about, I don't know. We got a question already. Oh my God, there's two. Who's the first one? I didn't even, I hate it when that happens. Come on. Don't mess with me. Oh my, Tabaya. Tabaya, where are you? Miss Tabaya. Is that you, Silent? Are you Tabaya? Anybody hear me? No, you're Ricardo. I'm sorry, Silent. Well, she made a $10 donation, thanking me for the Aries reading. I think she had today. So the next one, who is the second? I see these things didn't come. I don't know when these things came in. No idea. Oh my gosh, that was 2 hours, almost 3 hours ago. Okay. Oh my God. And this is for Miss Sarah Hoover. Sarah. Que Sarah, Sarah. Sarah, what is your question? And thank you for the beautiful donation. It's really lovely. And I need it more than ever, too. I'm not going to be too shy about admitting that. I'm heading to town tomorrow. I'm going into the city tomorrow. And I've got to make the trip to the city worthwhile. I have so many needs that need to be filled. So, okay, you want a general. I love the generals. I can't believe I'm back on here again. I've been on here all day. And I don't feel too bad right now. I laid down, I had a nap. I woke up it was close to 8:30. I went and freshened up a little bit. I had some leftover thin crust spinach pizza. And I ate that real quick and made a cup of tea. And here I am. So this is for Sarah Hoover. What's going on for Sarah? What is going on for Sarah? May my guides be present, please. Feel my... Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's coming into Sarah's life? Is there anything new entering the realm of her world? Is there anything leaving on its way out? Anything completing, finishing? One more roll through, and I'm going to cut the deck. So, I like the generals too because they're a surprise. It's like grabbing one of those $5 surprise bags. You don't know what's in it. You really don't know what's going to come up. I think the energies are more comfortable with it as well because they go, oh, hey, hell, we don't have any restrictions. We can put out what we want to put out if they could speak, really, So, all homemade cigarettes, they burn up so fast. Lucky to get 3 puffs. Okay, I'm going to cut right here for you and see. Thank you. In my head, I was going, give me something good to open this up with. Give me something really good to open this up with for Sarah. Oh my God. Sarah, you're going to be glad you got a reading tonight, my dear. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, the last three are E. You know what I mean? But the first three, or the first two, we're going to open your general reading with this card. The happily ever after card is what came up for you. Everything's working out for you. And if you're waiting on things to see if they're going to work or not, you don't have to wait in your head. I'm telling you, things are going to work in your favor. Things are going to bend your way. This is gorgeous. What a card to start the readings out with. Unfriggin' believable. But love is because it's cups. It's also hearts is what it is. It's emotional. A lot of love, admiration, and this kind of a thing going on here. The love in your life is going to continue to grow. Any bonds that you have with others, they're going to grow deeper than ever before, especially in romance. And while your social and your family connections grow and they thrive, anything you do with others is favored now, from celebrations all the way to team sports, a wide variety in between. Any old disagreements or fallings out or debates that you've had with other people, it's kind of like carrying arms. They're going to drop their arms. They're going to come together out of the common goodness of love, basically. They're going to leave their problems outside the door. There will be no arguing, no debates, no bad feelings, people coming together. You may even enjoy prosperity and work success on top of everything else as well. Another meaning of this 10 is including your dream home, finding your dream home, that kind of a thing. The advice, you can feel blessed for the life that you have because you're going to feel like celebrating and celebrate. Celebrate it in your way, but make sure you celebrate it. Keywords for this card: family, love. There could be weddings, home, security, and children and celebration. And the next card you got, you can't go wrong. Money's not going to be an issue for you, Sarah. You're working on your home. Oh my God. Okay, look. The second card that I pulled, I told you the first two cards were phenomenal. One of my favorite is the Ace of Pentacles. Represents prosperity for you. Prosperity. Money's not going to be tight for you, Sarah. You're okay. You're really okay financially. Of course, if you want to go really, really big, maybe then you have to watch what you're doing. But on the day-to-day of everything, you're fine. So you're planning a baby shower. Okay. That must be where the pregnancy came up in the reading. I am so serious. What was it again? Hold on. There's a part in there. And I didn't feel compelled to present it to you. Where is it? No, I got the wrong one. What am I looking at? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, just recognize that there were children involved here. There it is. An additional meaning of the 10, this is the last line, I didn't read it, is finding your dream home, yes, but also having children. So children was in there. Isn't that something? Wow. Now we're looking at the Ace of Pentacles. Ace, of course, you know right off. New beginnings are indicated. New things are starting up for you. Trying new ways. Leaving yourself open to the new and undiscovered, whatever that means. But there's something, you could discover a better way of doing something, of finding out something, of utilizing something. But it's undiscovered. It's something new for you. Whatever this is, I really don't. But this card is prosperity all the way through. Right off the top of this card. Money is coming. You're going to receive, it's going to feel like a reward or gift, and it's coming towards you. Or a little on the offside with that, it could be an opportunity that you're going to spot to generate more income. This is through new work or personal projects. In relationships, this ace is showing stability in your relationships. Rock on. Another meaning of the card is moving to a new home. You're not moving to a new home, but you're kind of creating a new home right under your feet. Use your money, any extra money that comes in, use it wisely. Invest in your property. It says invest in a property. No, invest in your property is what is coming out of my mouth. I'm not making this shit up. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles reveals a very happy, stable, and very successful time. The advice: maximize your good fortune. Make your money work for you. You deserve it. It's time for you. You've come to a point and you knew it was coming. You're going to do this. It's no stress. It's no big deal. But these are things that you're going to have to be doing, and you know they are, and they're coming, and you will do them. Where was I? It's going to be time to make a wise financial decision about something. Hard to say what the heck it is. You're going to have to make a call on something financial. Wow. The keywords: beginnings, finances, new job, new work, success, prosperity, security, creativity. This card brings everything in. I mean, it even recognizes your personal relationship as being very stable, maybe even more so than you believe, but it's very, very stable, rock solid. Everything about this card is beautiful and promising. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous. Okay, the next card, interesting. Keep your feet on the ground. Stay within reality. Don't let yourself get swept away in the ideal or perfect encounter or situation, because it's going to be an illusion. You've got to remain grounded for a little while here. You have to remain really grounded in the now and not be taken or have anybody pull the wool over your eyes by romanticizing something for you, making it seem dreamlike. You're like, oh my gosh, be very careful with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Be very careful with people like that. Not when you got the moon. Not when you got the moon. There's too many illusions going on. All right. The only way you allow yourself to be, especially financially, plotting to do different things is if it's for you. If it's with you and your husband, that's a whole different thing. You're excluded from that. It shows more of you being siphoned off of, basically, by somebody else that could walk into the picture on you. And really, in the bigger picture, that's what they're there for. They really are. They'll use anybody, and there isn't no line that they've never crossed. They'll cross every line, whatever it takes. So, if you have suffered, or if you even occasionally, if you suffer from nightmares, bad dreams from time to time, keep your perspective when you wake up. And remember that it's because are you afraid of the dark? Does it bother you? Things like this. Everything looks bigger and worse in the dark of night. But in the light of day, everything shrinks, goes the opposite way. It becomes very small, very emotionally and mentally handleable. You can handle it. This kind of a thing. You've had dreams the last 3 nights. Okay. Don't lose any sleep over it. I'm not trying to be funny or smart, but if they were unpleasant dreams, don't look. When the sun rises, the day breaks. The dreams from the night before have become very minuscule, very small, And that's in your reality. It's not at night in the dream world. This is your reality. Here's some things. The moon tends to be watching you, following your gaze, and looking and saying, why is she focused in on that? Why does that have her attention? And the energy of the moon is trying to pick your brain, you might say, trying to figure you out. But the question for you is, can you see beyond illusion? If doubt and confusion has threatened to overwhelm you, can you still see the reality, the hard reality? A situation or relationship may seem very appealing at the romantic light of the moon, but will it stand the test of time? At this, not so much romantic for you, but this could be any kind of a relationship, such as this person walking in, trying to utilize and take advantage. But your intuition is going to sound off, and it's going to tell you that everything is not as it seems. Additional meaning of the card is that hidden fears and old memories, they surface. You're trying to work through maybe an emotional block from before, may a recurring dream even, that you have from time to time. You may say it's enough. It's time to, I don't know. It's like you're cleaning out. If your life is in aisles, kind of aisles you walk, two sides open, but there's some kind of an aisle in your life that needs to be swept clean. I'm not sure what that is. I am not sure. I don't care how small it seems, but it's something that needs to be cleaned. Especially if somebody else comes in trying to utilize you guys, well, that in itself is enough, so you're going to want to clean that right out. Give yourself time to work with the best way forward. Your intuition holds the answers that you look for. Pay attention to the messages, all right, of your intuition, through your feelings, through your dreams as well, rather than rely on a logical approach to a problem. And the keywords for the card is the unconscious, doubt, decisions, dilemmas, sadness, the past, and fear as well. You think you have an idea? Good. Work on it. So that was your moon. The next card we have, I can't even talk right. Oh my God. Just a moment. But you might have to clean out good. So the next card, I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with Melissa. I want to open my window, I don't dare. June bugs are out. I don't dare. The Page of Cups is the next card. Imagination. I'm having a hard time. My ears are ringing like crazy. Just a moment. I haven't had a dizzy spell. It's been 3 weeks or more, and why am I getting one right now sitting here? See what happens in my arm? I can't control anything when this happens. Even my speech is affected a little bit. Just give me a minute. It passes very quickly. No, I'm not having a stroke. Don't worry. Just have to give this a minute. Fast. I haven't had one of these, and it's been weeks. I thought I was over them. I thought they were gone. And I hear I'm sitting here, I'm not doing anything, and one hits me. I could see if I was exerting myself, but I'm not exerting myself. That part is past and over, and my speech is coming back. And the ringing has lessened to a degree. Anyways, the next card was a page. The Page of Cups is what we're looking at here. Hi, Daisy. a young person or somebody that's very young at heart. They've got much to offer you and others as well. Good company is what they are. They're a lot of fun, and they have bear, please. And you have a good friendship with them. They also bring you a message as well. Something wonderful is coming your way in the future. It's going to be done on the act of love. And when the page arrives in your reading, your creative projects will also flourish very much so. And so will your finances. I told you that already with the Ace of Pentacles, money. The advice, enjoy the lighter side of life. Never get so buried under everything that you miss out on the lighter side. These are what bring your smiles. These give you optimism. They give you joy. Allow yourself time to play and let your imagination run free. Keywords are companionship, outings, fun, playfulness, imagination, love, news, finances. Once there, highlighted. The last card I pulled for you is the King of the Ocean. King of the Ocean. Okay? And I like him. I wish he was a maid. I wish he did housework. I do. I'd have King come over here. Come and help me straighten my house out. Get everything into order, please. Too funny. But he's a good card. He's a great card. The King of the Ocean is a symbol of order. So if chaos has ruled recently, know that order and balance will soon be restored. If any boundaries have been crossed, you're going to be able to reassert your territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes at home. You're soon going to be getting well more organized, way more organized. I would imagine after you do cleanup for renovation, yeah. At work, good leadership and management will reign as a person. The king is the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or a father figure. It's time to get your work and your finances and your home in order and take control to protect your assets because you have the power. Focus and protection, wisdom, organization, authority, leadership, and boundaries. Now you wait. I'm going to pull one more for you from the Green Witch and see what comes up there. If you have one more message you want to get to Sarah, one more message. What is it? Use this advantage with the Green Witch to bring forth a message for Sarah. I've got to put my screen up. I got to open that window. June bugs or no June bugs. It's just too warm in here. I am way too warm. Come on now. I'll be glad when I get... I've had this deck, I don't know, 4 years. I only use it once in a blue moon. I've got to get it well worn, a little more worn. They're still like new. They're very slippery. My goodness. Okay, come on. One more message for Sarah. What's it going to be? What's it going to be for Sarah? My screen's right there. All right. One more roll through, and I'm going to cut the deck and see what comes up. Okay. I'm starting to perspire. Even the cards are sticking to my hands. Oh my God. The Page of Swords. What a gorgeous card. Bear with me, I'll look it up. Swords. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, here we go. All right. Card. Gorgeous. Courage, representing an increase of psychic power, protection, and courage. It grows in the clearing. An owl, a symbol of moon magic and intuition, watches from a nearby tree branch. The meaning of the card: assertiveness, showcasing talents, demonstrating abilities for achievement, testing skills, pursuing goals, vigilance, language skills, proving abilities, scrupulous preparation, practicing a skill, beginnings of independent thinking, and preparing for action. And the prompt words are showcasing talents and being very, very vigilant. There you go. There you go, my dear. Excuse me, everybody. While I go panic stricken when I open that window. I gotta have it open. I have to. I just can't handle the heat here. It's too warm. Okay, this way. I've got to somehow try to put this in and open it at the same time in the handle. The handle's broken. Oh my God. So I can't crank it. Are you serious? Come on. Son of a bitch. I need one handle to push it open with. There we go. I'm going to get fingerprints all over my glass window. All over the glass. Come on. Get in there. A little too close for comfort. They're going to come right on the screen at me. I didn't do anything different to bring that dizzy spell on in my ears. I didn't do anything different. And I don't understand. I don't understand how this even came about. So, all right. So there you go. Sarah, thank you very much. Yeah. Me too. If the ringing would let up a little bit more, I'd feel better. There they are. You buggers. What time is it? They'll only be around for about an hour, and they should take off after that. They usually disappear anytime after 10 o'clock. Oh, my God. So, hi, Charmaine. Let me see here. Let's see if there's anybody else as well waiting or anything. I got to get that up. Another thing I've got to get up and open. I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow, and I've been waiting a long, ungodly time to get it done. Nothing better screw this up, or I'm going to be some pissed off. I'm hours away from having it done, you know. Okay, good. That's good in a way. Thank you very much, Sarah. Oh, Ricardo. Venice, Ricardo. For future reference, Ricardo, the readings are $10. They're not $5.77. They're $10. That's a minimum. Can you tell me if the universe has any messages for me? I'll give you a quick one, okay? But you guys should always read the title of streams before you go into them, so you know how they work. All right? This is for Ricardo, and he's wondering if the universe has any messages for him. Are there any messages for Ricardo Cabanas? I'm looking for a general read here. Anything that he needs to know, that he needs to be aware of? What's coming into his life that could be new and refreshing, new beginnings? Is there anything that's leaving his life? Are there any conclusions? Endings to projects, reaching a goal, finally getting there, that kind of a thing. Or what about people? What about love? We're wide open here to receive whatever message you have for Ricardo. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck right here. And we'll see what comes up for you. Okay. Okay. That's probably where it's going to end, right there. That I would, yeah. The rest don't fit in. They don't make sense at all. Okay. All right. The very first card that I pulled for you, and I pulled 3, because the ones that followed it, up to it, don't match these 3 at all. So 3 was what it was. The 2 of Cups, partnership. Usually with this 2 of Cups, Ricardo, what we're looking at here is usually it's you and somebody else coming together. Usually indicates romantically, but not at 100%. It could be business-wise, whatever the partnership you find yourself in. The unique thing about it is this card's telling you this could very well be a partnership that will last your lifetime. All right? That will last your lifetime. And that's the beauty of it. Oh, go away. Oh, I hate them. Oh, jeez. Big, ugly, goddamn things. Get out of here. Get away from me. Okay. I'll give you the generic side of the card as well. As soon as I have a drink of tea. Just a moment. Thank you, Ricardo. Okay. This card predicts love for you and equality. And a meeting of the hearts and the meeting of the minds, finding a perfect match. This is going to benefit all of your relationships because it's going to make you more well-rounded, more grounded, more loving person. And everybody else will benefit from that as well. This is all the way from friendships to romance. It also reveals that a commitment or a promise could be an engagement or a marriage or an emotional investment for you in a shared project. That could be it. This is a healing card. If you're in a relationship and it's tested you recently, it's revealing. I keep hearing something. If a relationship has tested you recently, it reveals that all will be well. You're going to get through it and you're going to get past it and continue forward. You can expect someone close to you to show you their love and know that they are trustworthy and they are dependable. The advice: appreciate love and trust in your relationships. The keywords are soulmates and karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and union. And this is beautiful for you. Okay. And the next card I pulled for you, this is nice. Hold on, I'll put that out. Okay. The King of Wands is the next card that was pulled for you. He is the King of Passion and practicality as well. All right. There. Okay. There we go. He's the last card in this book, actually. Yeah. I like him a lot. He's a man of action, a king of action. He's not all talk. So there's the energy. It's action, things happening, things being created, things unfolding, things working your way. Because he's an action man, he often makes an engaging companion and an inspiring leader. He's self-motivated. He's entrepreneurial. He's dynamic and open-minded. And you will know what he is thinking, as his feelings always show. Always. I'm just getting a sense of Italian, and he's very energetically much like an Italian. Like he's got a lot to say when he wants to say something, and the hands are flying, and the whole bit. He's very colorful. All right? But he doesn't hold anything back. Nothing. Travel may be important to him. He's connected to many people with backgrounds that are very different from his own. But if you're resonating with this card, you say, it sounds like me a little bit. Well, the king's indicating you should expect to find practical solutions to any problems that you have. You will. Guaranteed. And also see to your network of friends and professional contacts grow. Don't lose touch with that. The advice, explore your passions. Look to unconventional people in new places. Your keywords for this card, energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. You bastard, these bugs. The next card that I pulled, it's an okay one. There's nothing wrong with it. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Six of Cups. Okay? Baby, I don't really want you up here tonight because the window's open. Oh, for God's sake. If you knock that screen out of that window, I'm going to knock you into the next century. What are you doing up here? You can't go in front of me. You got to go behind me. You can't be in front of me, hon. I'm sorry. Look, you got over half the chair, and I sit on the very lip of it, the edge of it. Now stop. He knows the bugs are at the window, and he wants to get at them. Thing is, it's not in there securely. Six of Cups is the card that came up. Bear with me here for just a moment. This is okay. Here we go. So sixes are always good. Not to worry about them too much. They really are always good. The past comes to life as someone from your past returns. This may be an old friend or an old flame. What does it mean to you, Ricardo? Somebody from your past coming back. Equally, you may find other ways to slip back into the past, into the safe haven of your former years. When you were young, you felt safe and you were innocent, naive, but you can find yourself reminiscing over old times and enjoying the company of children and creativity, sometimes play as well. Or you could be returning literally to a favorite childhood place. In your relationships, you're going to find a sense of peace, security, and comfort. Even money can't buy that. That is beautiful. The advice, enjoy reconnecting with the happiest aspects of your past, which are going to energize, entertain, and inspire you for the future. The keywords for this card are friendship and visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and play. Just let me look at your cards again for a second here. There's definitely somebody coming into your life. This is not somebody current. This is not a current love. So if you have a mate, okay, it's not referring to them. Somebody else is coming into the picture here. And it doesn't look bad. But I want to pull you one more card from the Green Witch. And this way, if Tarot has anything left to say, if Tarot could get one more message out to you, this is where it'll come through. Here we go. What else is up for Ricardo? What message do you want to bring forth for him? If you've got one more thing you wanted to say to him, what would it be? One more thing you want to let him know about, what will it be? Don't believe it, just watch. Here we go. One more time, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Got to have some suspense here. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Oh, really? The Ace of Athens, which is the Ace of Swords. An ace. Oh my goodness. What number are we looking at? Let me see here. Okay. Bear with me. Found my swords. There we go. Right back to the very first page, please. Oh my God. That's nice. Okay. Here we go. Here you go. What a card. I tell ya. All right. Dandelions. They're herbs of power, skill, authority, and keen intellect. They grow beneath the athame, the sword. Okay. And a field mouse, a symbol of skill, success, and focus, clings to the stem and watches dandelion seeds take flight. Okay. The meaning. This is beautiful for you, Ricardo. Victory, success, achievement, strength, breakthrough, power to achieve your goals, conquest, intellectual power, clarity of thought, mental agility, wisdom, and a strong will, great determination, enlightenment, truth, strength in health matters. Surgery, that's the last word. But your prompts are victory and strength. If you're up for surgery, you're going to be getting surgery, you've come out of surgery recent, would have to be really recently though, in order for it to ring true in your reading. And it shows a lot of strength and what's the other word I'm looking for? Invigoration, is that a word? It shows strength and healing. It shows you being just fine, whatever that means. So there you go, Ricardo. There you go. But you got love coming into your life. That's part of the reading. And it's not something you're really expecting. Maybe silently, maybe you do, maybe you know something. Maybe you're looking ahead and making assumptions. I don't know. But there is somebody new coming into your life. Where it'll lead to, the cards don't say. So there you go. Okay, hold on, Charmaine. Stay logged in. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? We're not getting updates or what? Okay. Oh, Jesus. There you go. There you are. Okay, Charmaine, you're up. You're up, Charmaine. Thank you, Ricardo. You're at the very least going to have a romantic encounter with somebody that you already know. I'll tell you that much. Hi, Karen. No, I didn't. No. This is slept on hair and everything. I had to have a nap. I've been online all day long. No, my hair gets done tomorrow if I make it. It gets done tomorrow. I'm scheduled for tomorrow anyway. It's okay. It's okay, Ricardo. Thank you very much, Ricardo. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the reading. It gave you some hope and some inspiration, something to look forward to, somebody coming into your life. Yes, tomorrow. So if I make it, I hope I make it. I will be so mad if anything messes it up. I can't be getting sick, not now. So I'm going to shut my overhead light out. It'll help to kill the June bugs on the window. They'll take off if they don't get what they want there. There we go. Look at that one taken right off. There's another one. Ooh, they creep me out. They really creep me out. Charmaine. Earth calling Charmaine. Ground control to Major Charmaine. June nights are beautiful here, except you can't enjoy them because of these things. They're everywhere. And they have sticky little feet, so when they land on you, you've got to, and they're gross. They're big, and you've got to actually grab them, pull them off, and then throw them or whatever you're going to do. Stop it. Is Charmaine gone away or is she lagging? Please don't be lagging this bad. Anybody here ever watch TikTok? You guys into TikTok at all? Maybe I'm the one that's lagging. Anybody here into TikTok? It's kind of a phenomena going on there right now. Oh my God, this is crazy. It tempts me to hit F5 to refresh. There we go. Where will I meet my husband? Your last reading said my next husband's name had R in it. You're asking where? Oh, I don't know if details like that are going to come through for you, Charmaine. I can't promise that's for sure. But Charmaine's asking where is she going to meet her future husband? Okay. All right, then it wouldn't mean anything. I'm not going to tell you the story because it wouldn't mean anything to you. You're just watching a star be born overnight. It's crazy. All TikTok's talking about he's dominating TikTok and stuff, and it's the stupidest thing. It's just the stupidest thing. It's addictive. And that you knew him. Okay. It still doesn't tell us where you're going to meet this future husband. Where is she going to encounter the man that's to be her future husband? So, are you into TikTok, Lachey? Where is Charmaine going to meet her future husband? Charmaine, if you can hear me, you're lagging. You need to literally leave the chat and then come back in. And when you come back in, you should be on even time with me. I'm going to cut after the next roll through here. And we're going to try to find for you one more. And then I'm cutting the deck. Okay. Here we go. Geez, R. Charmaine, meet Ricardo. He's in the list. As it goes, Ricardo goes to silent, something, something. His name begins with an R. Okay, first card I pull for you here. Oh my God. Aren't you lucky? Oh, but you're so lucky. Very lucky, Charmaine. I'm only pulling 2 cards here because I'm not liking the ones coming up behind it at all. But we'll be pulling also a green witch, so there'll be 3 altogether. But your first card more than highs and more than makes up for everything, for even the shortage of cards. You want to know why? You're very lucky, and I'm jealous as hell. You got the magical wish card of tarot. How beautiful is that? It doesn't come up for everybody. This is something else. This is really something else, okay? You're in the perfect place right now, the perfect position and time in your life. So you go ahead. Now's the time for you to place your dreams, your wishes. You know, that's really nice, yes. The 9 of Cups is a magical wish card of tarot, as I told you. And when it appears in your reading, You are going to benefit from love, from friendship, and support in everything that you do. Also, harmony at home for you. All aspects of your life are going to flourish, and you're going to be feeling very content and fulfilled. The only glitch is being a little smug about it. Don't be saying to people, I told you so. If you have been saying that you were going to do something or something was going to happen and people were putting you down, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, but you end up being proven right. But don't rub their face in it. You let the actions and everything happening around you speak for you. You don't need to do that. Another meaning is entertaining and socializing as well. The advice: you're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of. Go ahead and make your wish. And why can't you put your husband in that wish, your future husband? Hi, Mary Jane. Really, Charmaine. Why can't you take the wish card and wish for meeting your husband? That's what I would be doing if I were you. The keywords for this card are happiness, support, love, entertaining, harmony at home, relationships. The final word on this card is a beauty, abundance. Abundance. This is beautiful. You're very lucky. What an incredible card. The next card that I did pull for you was the Justice card. Bear with me while I bring her up. My book's all messed up. There we go. I want justice. Okay. Here we go. I think she's still lagging. I'm going to be done this, and she's going to go, I'm here, and it's going to be done. That's going to happen. This card's bringing forth a decision that's going to have to be made, and provided that you've acted fairly in the past, if somebody's holding a decision on you, but this will go in your favor. If you've got a good past reputation, this will go in your favor. I don't know what this is about. Interesting. Things will move in your favor, though, if you've got a good reputation from the past. Nothing to mar it or blacken it up. But a decision or choice of some kind is being laid upon you. And this can relate to a legal victory, a legal claim, a decision. It could be even work related, or a relationship, or a family matter as well. And when justice appears, you can expect to find out the truth of a situation, no matter what it is, the truth coming to the surface. You're going to find healing and closure this way as well. As very much so. I really need a lighter. I need something over here. I gotta borrow the candle so I can see what I'm doing here. There, that's a little better. This card can also reveal that you may need to make a decision about something, and you're going to be weighing up your options. And you're trying to find a fair and balanced way forward for something. I'm not sure what this is. You could be choosing between people, and you're trying to do it as subtly and as tenderly as possible. You're trying to find a balance here while still moving forward. True justice is very restorative as well, as far as legal claims go. So the card is suggesting that you are going to feel vindicated and stronger within yourself. Another meaning is that your spirit guides and your angels are going to be protecting you and supporting you on this life path for you. The advice: take a practical approach. If you need to make a decision, you go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. There's no perfect anything in the world. The solution doesn't need to be perfect, just workable. Okay? If a decision that affects you is made by others, accept that doing the best that they can do for you at this time, even if you're not happy with it. Accept it very calmly and be humble. Keywords are calm, decisions, integrity, truth, legal issues, support, and vindication. See, I'm not even hearing where you could possibly meet him. The only thing I feel is it's going to be more in passing than anything else. Like, you could be at the same lineup at a coffee shop, the same lineup at a grocery store. You could be being a viewer of some kind out in a public, something public, could be street vendors, but there'll be something that'll bring you together. I feel that it's outside this summer. You're going to meet them somewhere. And there's going to be something that draws you both together, a common thought, a common ground. Maybe he yells out a funny joke to the performers and you cut back laughing and he kind of sidles on over. And next thing you know, you two are chatting and you say, I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from? This kind of a thing. And it'll take place from there. That's what I think I'm saying. That's what because I can't think of any other way. There's nothing else coming in. That's all that I'm saying. Let me pull you one more card. And this is from the Witch's Tarot. Green Witch. The Green Witch. What's going on for Charmaine here? Baby, you're going to have to wait till I'm done shuffling. It's hopping back and forth, up and down, up and down. I don't like it. Stop that. Okay, this is for Charmaine. You have one more message to give to Charmaine. Let it be here. Let it be now. Thank you very much for this. What else would you like Charmaine to be aware of? What else do you want her to know about? But I'm seeing a public venue, but an outdoor venue. Charmaine, it's an outdoor venue. And you're there and he's there. And one of you does something to gather attention. But you reckon, you tell him that, I know you from somewhere. And he's probably going to say, you look familiar to me too. Where are you from? What side of town are you living on? Where do you work? What are you doing? Leave my computer cord alone. Will you not do that? God, I go through too many cords without you wearing it down. Stop it. Oh, God, just a moment. Trying to roll through these cards here. Jeez. Come on. I'm going to cut the deck right here is what I'm going to do. Oh, they're out thick tonight. I pity help anybody out having a campfire tonight. They're going to be covered in June bugs. Ugh. Harvest. That's a lovely card. The Harvest card. Hold on. Hold on. 15. 20. 18. 19. The next one. 20 is Harvest. There it is. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. Where is the... No, it's wrong. The only thing about the Green Witch, it can go on for a couple of pages, which is really unnerving. I don't like that part about it. But garden fennels, all right? This is for blessings and for energy and protection. And security. It grows in a large container in the front of the house. You can see it if you look. While a goat, a symbol for abundance and rebirth and renewal and vitality, nibbles the grass nearby. So these things are very present in your life. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. Look at this. This little guy offering up an apple even. I think I see a little kangaroo. I mean, there's all kinds of things there, and they all bring something, is what they do. They all bring something. Okay, now, here's the rest of the meaning. I can't hold this book. Reaping a good harvest. Efforts are rewarded. I'm going to have to put the card down. I'm sorry. There. Efforts are rewarded. Accountability. Renewal. Potential fulfilled. Revitalization. Good health is restored. Rebirth, self-evaluation, and making a major decision and a need for discretion. A conflict will conclude favorably, and a new awakening, judgment, atonement, and making changes, all for the better. And the prompt are rewards and renewal for you. There. There you go. Thank you very much, Charmaine. Thank you very, very much. There, you can hear the buzzing starting to, yeah. They're probably already on their way, heading back under the ground again, or under things, pots, and your flower pots, and that they do. At night they hide. They go under things, is what they do. So, oh my God, Bear, you drive me nuts some nights. You know that. Hurry up and get up. Come on. Hurry up. Get up. Fine, don't. Stay down there then. I don't like sitting on the lip of my chair. That hurts me. Gosh. Hi, Emily Martin. How are you? It was interesting. You just have to put it all together. But I'm feeling that's where you're going to meet him. What's that, Shay? You're locking what up? See here what we got. Do 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 do. Okay, the queue has been. The queue is empty. All the June bugs. You'll be grossed out. They're quite big. They are disgusting. They got two sets of wings as well, and they make a clicking sound. They go click 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 click, and then they get real quiet just before they land on something. So you could walk around with one on your shoulder all night long, and you wouldn't know it's there. You know. Hi, Queen City Psychic. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. But anyway, I was talking about TikTok. There is a phenomenon. You're watching somebody, I think in the matter of like 2 weeks, if it's been 2 weeks, he went from nothing and nobody. And he's today 1 million subscribers. And people are calling him. They're saying he's going somewhere. He's going to be a star. Because nobody has said it and used this term. I did. I said he's got the it factor. Okay. And all he does is film himself for 30 seconds. And he's lip syncing. The only thing that's unusual or specific is that he's singing 80s music, is what he's doing. All the older songs from the 80s and some a little bit before that as well. Hi, Lee. And the women, they're all cougars. His name's Whitey18, and he's 21 years old. A lot of people are saying he looks like a young Rob Lowe, and I suppose that he does. But it's his facial expressions, He has a smoldering look and a dreamy look, and he winks and smiles a lot. He's got beautiful white teeth. And the women 30 and up to 60, in their 60s, all got the hots for this kid. And I mean, they got the hots for them. But I'll have to say, some of the husbands and their boyfriends are taking it quite well, because they'll get on and they'll be doing the duet where there'll be Whitey here and then somebody's husband on the other side of it, and he's singing along to the same song and really overacting the facial expressions and this kind of a thing. So some of the husbands are having a good time, and other husbands are going, okay, Whitey, you've had your fun, give us our wives back. We want our wives back. You know, this kind of thing. It's all done in good humor, though. Yes, Emily, you know who I'm talking about. Whitey 18. Yes. Yes, Whitey 18. WHITY 18. So, but I mean, he's cute. He doesn't do that for me. I was having kids in my 80s, you know. But they're saying they bring the songs that he's singing and the way his facial expressions and all of that really bring them back to the 80s when they were in their teens and they had the heartthrobs and this sort of a thing. So there it is. Emily's got it. Whitey 18. There we go. You're welcome, Charmaine. And good luck to you too, Charmaine. Really. I think I heard a jingle here. Let me check it out. But isn't it something that's every second to third video when you're scrolling through? If you're scrolling, I should have brought my phone out here. But when you're scrolling through, it's every second, third video. There he is doing another song. There he is doing another song. And it's constant the whole time that you're on there. It's unfriggin' believable. Let me see what we have here. Let me see. Emily Martin, you're up. I'm going to be right back too for a moment. But okay, you're going to be up next, Emily. Because this is something I can do. Hold on, I'll be right back. And I got to get a gravel. I don't need to be sick tonight. Oh my God. Oh my God. God, it's hot in here. Okay. Prayers out to all the 215 children found in Kamloops. Okay, I'm going to find Whitey for you guys, for those that aren't familiar. I don't react that way. And I think being called a cougar is highly insulting. I'm no cougar. Believe you me, I'm no cougar. It's the eyes for you, Lachey? And the women are in droves. They absolutely love him. He's supposed to go live. But there we go. There he is. Sorry, I just got cut off, but I just want to say hi. How's everyone doing? Next song comes from Whitey's channel. Drum roll, please. Beautiful Mistakes by Maroon 5. What's up, guys? It's your boy White. Sorry, I just got cut off, but I just want to say hi. How's everyone doing? Next song coming up on Whitey's channel. Drum roll, please. That's Whitey. I'm trying to find one where he's make a liar. Oh, there we go. I think it's hilarious. I do. Sorry, but I find it hilarious because he doesn't At first, I was a little offended by it all. And I thought, you know, if the men were behaving this way, the women would not put up with the man all drooling over a 21-year-old half-naked female. The women would not tolerate. They'd be yelling from the treetops. And other people are saying, well, this is where women can get to behave like men and let men see how they carry. That's, you don't lower yourself to prove a point. And I thought, it's kind of sick, really, because a lot of these women are implying if they could get this kid into bed, they'd take him in a heartbeat, which is kind of crazy. So the Mandy song is big. They play that one over and over and over. Yeah, it's hilarious. And he got famous, and just like that, he quit his job today. Or maybe that was a video from yesterday. But I watched a video this morning. He quit his job. He has gone so viral, he doesn't need to work anymore. He said he's got money under his belt. Now he's going to start looking into acting and modeling and something along those lines. He wants to be in the arts in that way. So all the power to him, I guess. But, oh my God. And all he does is lip sync. And it's that baby face that's gotten him where he's at. Yeah, you'll probably see it if you're on there. You'll probably see it. Yeah. You just played it 5 times in a row, Lachey. Settle down, girl. Somebody take a bucket of ice water, and you want to douse Lachey with it here? This is for Emily Martin. And she's asking to be specific. Just a moment. Come on now. I love reading. Oh. Okay. Lachey. Get out the fire hose, put it on cold, and spray her down. Yeah. But the women, they're all, I mean, they're old. Some of them are old enough to be his grandmother. And they're just drooling. You know? Oh my God, it's crazy. And I'm like, must be something wrong with me. That's all I can say. It must be something wrong with me. It doesn't affect me that way at all. I get a kick out of the rest of them, the way they're behaving. Especially the husbands and boyfriends. And a lot of them, there's all these, have you noticed, Emily? All the young, nice-looking guys that are now putting videos on TikTok, and they're handsome, very well built, very handsome, big pearly white teeth, the whole 9 yards. They're coming out of the woodwork, and they're probably going, well, if Whitey 18 can do it, I can do it. You know? So, yes, they are. Yes. Here we go. This is for Emily. And she's looking for a love reading. I swear, you guys, I'm going to invest in a romance and love deck eventually. It's coming. It's coming. But those men, the new ones coming in, and that's what it is. If he can do it, I can do it. Maybe I'll get discovered, is what they're thinking. So, and so many people they'll comment, they'll say, this kid's going to go far. You know, we'll see. Sometimes you crash and burn if you get too hot all at once. You know, I hope that doesn't happen to him, but I hope he goes far with it. But he knows how to work the camera, and he's lucky he's got a face that goes along with all that. So, but this is for Emily. What's going on in Emily's love life? What's coming up in Emily's love life? Okay, after this one, I'm going to cut the deck. Nope, just Whitey. There's a couple of young ones going, oh my God, they're handsome. The men, oh my gosh. And then you get this old guy with no teeth, and he'll be doing, oh, Mandy, but you came, da, da, and he's got the old man voice, and there's no teeth, and he's all rough and dirty looking. And he's making the same facial expressions in the next window that Whitey's making. The eye roll, the wink, you know, this kind of a thing. He's doing, it's a freaking, that stuff's funny. It really is. Here we go, Miss Emily. Competition? Oh, really? All right. Oh, my. Okay, we're going to stop right there. You've got a... Oh my God, I can't leave him behind. Oh my God. Okay, for any shadowed or negative cards here, I'll read them very quickly. I'll touch on them, and I'm moving on because you've got 1, there's 2, 3 exceptionally good cards, the best cards in the deck. So that's where you need to zero in on. The very first card, very unfavorable, very much so. It's a stinking 5. All right, this is the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is all about competition. So who have you got your eye on? That somebody else has their eye on, and it's proving to be competitive to get his attention. Maybe so, Emily. Okay. This is the card of competitions, of tests. You may also be feeling overwhelmed by other people's opinions within families. This can happen in the family. That this 5 can this 5 can show being overwhelmed by other people's thoughts and their opinions. At work, colleagues, they seem to speak over you or talk over you, even at home. For a little bit, you're going to go through something like this, where you almost have to fight to be heard, to have attention, to be listened to. Another meaning is dealing with a deluge of emails. Your communication sector is going to get really busy. More emails, more phone calls, more monthly meetings that are going to threaten to pull you in too many directions all at the same time. You're going to feel like you're in constant need. It could get to be a bit much, but you're going to handle it. The advice, become the observer when you can. So you're back in the shadows and you're watching what's going on in front of you, okay? And you'll be able to see that you're not going to let yourself be used by people or taken advantage of. You're going to see with your own eyes who really needs your help and who doesn't need your help. The keywords are posturing, so don't be doing that, okay? Ego coming to the surface, pride, debates, tests, opinions, communication overload is what could happen. But posturing, don't pretend to be something you're not or someone you're not. Don't pretend to know things that you really don't know. Don't be bluffing your way through anything. Stay real here. The next card we got for you. This is nice, Emily. This is really, really nice. You got the sun. Le Soleil. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card for you. Very much so. Very much so. Let's see. Okay. Your lips are moving. You know that I'm done. Your lips are moving. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Just a gorgeous card for you. There are 2 more children here, a boy and a girl, and they play together in an underwater garden as sunlight illuminates over their heads into their beautiful world. They reach toward the sun as if acknowledging its healing light and its power to regenerate. No predators threaten the children's peace. The ocean fish around them, they swim without fear. They're comfortable and they feel protected in their idyllic surroundings. This is a very joyful card and a very positive card, and it's predicting happiness and time for fun, time for well-deserved relaxation. If life has even tested you recently, if it's been a little stressful recently, the sun is a welcome sign that whatever pressures you've gone through recently, they're going to lighten up. They're coming to an end. And you're going to finally be able to unwind, finally. You may be spending time with children, or you could be finding your own inner child. Become your best friend to your own inner child. Take care of that. You're going to be doing whatever pleases you and whatever brings you fulfillment. The sun also predicts holidays and trips and you find peace and you find contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you. Places like that are few and far between that affect us this way. You find it, be grateful. Be grateful. It was meant for you to find. The sun also favors creative pursuits. So you may find turning your attention to some hobbies, whatever they are, they're going to be very creative and they could flourish. They could turn into something else for you. Sorry. The advice: appreciate your deserved success. Bear, stop. Appreciate your shut. Stop. There's nothing out there. There's nothing. Bear. There's nothing out there. I can't even hear myself think when he barks like that. Appreciate your desired success and this special time of rest and recuperation, and enjoy feeling safe. Enjoy and appreciate all the harmony that will be around you. And your keywords are growth and children, joy, protection, holidays, success, contentment. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to skip through these two very quickly and leave the two best ones for last. You can't trust everybody you meet. Don't take people at face value at this time. And why am I saying that? Because of him. That's why. Fabio of the ocean, that can't be resisted by anybody. I'm so beautiful. I'm so perfect. Who could ever say no to me? That's his attitude about himself. I'm prettier than you know? And look at the dolphin trying to block him. Bear, there's nothing out. Stop it! You stop it right now. And I mean right now. I'm going to turn the light on. That's going to draw in more June bugs. There's nothing out there. See? Nothing. Now stop your barking. Bear. He's got a mind of his own, that dog. You can't tell him to do anything. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, with him. Okay, you really do. You have to watch out for him. He's a user, is what he is. And he's very, very charming. He turns heads wherever he goes. He figures his looks are always going to carry him through life. He has pie in the sky dreams, get rich quick schemes. Great story, he can tell you. Great ideas, but he needs this in order to implement. The thing is, if you think there's any validity to what he's telling you, all you need to do is give it a break for a minute, sit back and watch around him to see if anything actually is going to manifest. Chances are, no, it's not going to manifest. So, you'll lose your money. If you bank and invest anything in him, you'll lose your money. Be very careful of people. That's what you need to do. The next card, we got the Eight of Wands. This is a travel card. This is the travel card. That's what I call it, of tarot. Bear you with me. Bear you with me. Yes. All right, here we go. All aspects of your life, Emily, from love to family, from work to creative projects, everything's going to speed up and start happening underneath all of these things, under the influence of this eight. Delays are going to be done with you. You've been held back or holding back on some things. You're going to be able to let them go. You're going to be able to roll them forward. You're going to be able to pan them out because details are done with here as our decisions are going to be made. Words are going to turn into actions now. Thank heavens. Projects and travel plans, they're going to fire up. And you're going to find yourself fielding a lot more calls like emails and social engagements and meetings than ever before. This is going to be an exciting, albeit a very bewildering time when everything seems to happen at once. And you're going to feel like you're in constant demand. The advice: take a breath before saying yes to all offers. Choose carefully, and you won't waste energy or time running in circles. You only put out the energy that's required, okay? The keywords here: our communication and speed and news, motivation, action, excitement, and movement. A lot of action going on there. Now, the next two cards. This is twice tonight now. The Magical Wish card of Tarot. Use this wish to your advantage. You wanting to attract a lover into your life and a relationship? Use the card. You're perfectly placed to make your wish. Put it up to the universe. Add as many details as you can. Literally, as many details, colors and sounds and whatever. And the universe can shift and shape and change things to bring it to you that much faster. This is gorgeous. You go ahead now. Now's the time for you to make your wish. Let's see here. You're also going to benefit from love, friendship, support in anything that you undertake, projects and things like that. Harmony at home for you as well. All aspects of your life are going to be flourishing, and you're going to be feeling very, very content and extremely fulfilled. You have the Mona Lisa smile, you might say. A look of contentment, pleasant. The card also represents entertaining and socializing, but you're perfectly placed to manifest what it is that you dream of. Now's the time for you to go ahead and to begin making your wish. Happiness, support, love, entertaining, harmony at home, relationships, and abundance. And I'm so jealous over the next card, your last card. You never show up for me. Me, who's devoted to you. I give my heart to you. I tell everybody you're the most beautiful. You're the one I love the most. Out of all 78 cards, you are number one. Literally and figuratively. I wish she'd come into my readings. What I love about this card, what is it so great about this card? He reminds us that we have our own powers of manifestation inside of us. We really, really do. He even offers you and says, look, you feeling lost? What is it you're trying to manifest? Is it love? There's the cups. There they are, representing hearts, emotions, and love. It's here. It's a tool. It's at your disposal. See how he has his right hand? He's offering you the tools that are going to be needed here. And one of them has to do with love. So that's even more encouraging. And that things are going to come your way. You're probably more than likely, definitely going to be meeting somebody. Someone's coming into your life eventually. The magician looks directly into your eyes and he's asking you this. What is it that you think you can make happen? Question yourself. All the conditions for your future success are perfect. And now is the right time to start to take action. You have the resources as it's displayed on the table, and you have the talent, which is charm. Whatever you want, from a new relationship to a business enterprise, a project, or even a trip. Above all, the magician sees you in the creative flow of life, full of energy and purpose. Communication speeds up when the magician appears. So you may find yourself feeling, again, see the communication sector of your life being very, very busy. Same thing, more phone calls, more emails, more messages. You're also going to find a lot of people are in support of you in your efforts as well, Emily. The time is now. You take action now, and you will find success. All right? So, new enterprise, communication, energy, creativity, travel, money, and support. Bear with me. I pull you one from the Green Witch. If there's one more message you want to leave with Emily, come on, I'm dry. Oh, just a moment. One more message. If you had to give to Emily, may it come out here to come pass here. Bring it forward. Whatever you feel that will benefit her, will lift her spirits, We'll give her the inside, give her a heads up on something that's ending or something beginning. Go. There we go. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I'm going to roll them through at least twice, and then I'm going to cut the deck. And we'll pull your card, your last message. There's one. We're going into two. All right, I'm going to cut the deck, see what comes up for you. All right, here we go. The Three of Chalices, which is the Three of Cups. You bear with me while I look it up. And not a bad card either. Not at all. Where's my chalices? Where's my chalices? Come on now. I want the three. There's the five. There's the four. There's the three. All right. And a very beautiful card at that. There we go. There's your card. The Three of Chalices. Water lilies are plants of happiness and connections. They're in the pond is where they are. They're down in the pond. There they are. You can see them floating around. A pheasant, a symbol of harmony, confidence, and warmth, flies overhead. The meaning, this card brings you a joyful occasion, fulfillment, celebration, weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, healing, vitality, good news, happy outcome, party, good fortune, relief, pendulum, or not problem solved, and optimism. Keywords are celebrations and special occasions for you. This is beautiful. There's no doubt in my mind you're going to be meeting somebody. How, where, who, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting anything. But every other area of your life is perfect. It's coming up that way. If it isn't at the moment, you're going, well, it's not perfect. It will. Things are going to be improving for you. Very much so. Okay? There you go. But you're not going to go without love. You're definitely eventually going to have love come into your life. And we don't need cards to tell us that. You know, you're grateful. Good. Feel the gratitude. And allow yourself to smile now. And get used to smiling. Get used to being happy. Because that's what's coming your way, Emily. It all looks beautiful for you. It really does. There. I got to make sure there's nobody else waiting. Let's see here. That was a nice reading. I wish I could zero in more on your question. But I won't force anything and I don't make shit up. Just so that you hear, what you want to hear. I don't do that as well. They'll do that. The way I look at it with the universe watching over my shoulder, are you kidding me? No way. Absolutely no way. Just incredible. So, let me see. I got to refresh some pages here to make sure that I'm caught up. Yeah, okay. Emily's the last one. The queue is now opened again. It's opened once again, everybody. Let's see. I wish there was a bit of a breeze coming in here, but look at that. It's 11:13. The June bugs are gone. And the outside lights are even on. And they're not hanging around. They take off early, thank heavens. So, come on now. Not a bad night so far. Pretty good. Pretty good. No, don't do that. Come on. Just got to check, make sure. Good. Emily was the last reading for now. Where are we at as far as time on the stream goes? 1 hour and 40 minutes in. We're here for a little bit longer. So, anxiety guys are jerks. That's why if you find the right one, it becomes very special. You found your needle in the haystack, right? You don't settle because you think they're all jerks. They're not all jerks. So don't settle. Wait for the right one. That makes them all the more special. It really does. So, yeah. So, yeah. I get a big charge out of this whole obsession with Whitey 18. I really do. It blows me away. Now, I do. Okay, no hate whatsoever. I'm just here to find out what the hype is about. Oh my goodness. Okay. Even the young guys that are not gay, they're straight, are like, oh my God, like he's got it. And the women are falling over him and they can't do the same as what they say. Turn that down a bit. So I have my favorites. I do. Who did I see? My favorite one that I watch every night before I go to sleep. I'm not going to watch her now, but I'll bring her up for you. And she keeps changing the name to her stream, but I passed her when I first turned it on. So where is she? What's up, guys? It's yeah. Congratulations, Whitey. You got 1 million. You've got 1 million subscribers already. There she is. Oh, she was live for a bit. Okay, well, where's her other? I didn't know she was going live tonight. She's one of my favorites. I go to sleep watching this every night. I save all her TikToks up for the day. Oh, crap. Her name's Ashley. Right now, she's got herself down as Ashley Adventures or something like that. I don't know how to search for people on here, or I bring her right up. That sucks. There's another one he has. He doesn't do it for me. Very handsome, very cute. I won't deny that. Nobody could say that, but he doesn't turn me. Inspiration. So, I get a big kick out of it. I get a real big kick out of it. Hi, Rebecca Smith. Oh my goodness, yes. One moment, if you want me to put the links back up again, I can do. Oh, there's somebody there already in. And then can someone post a link to the chat? I can never find it. I've tried in several live streams. Deb, if you join the Facebook group, you never, ever miss a chat. There's a problem with YouTube. If you join the channel on YouTube, that's fine. You can be a subscriber, but there's no guarantee you're going to get your notifications. The only way you can get your notifications so that you don't miss any live readings is to join the chat on the room in Facebook. It is private. It's closed. So you're protected that way. You should feel comfortable in there. And when I go live, I immediately take the link and then I post it. So, yeah. You want okay, no problem. Just a moment, Rebecca. I heard the dingle. It must have went through. Where am I here? Where you at, Rebecca? Deb, where are you, Deb? Are you in the U.S.? As long as you're not in Canada. This is the PayPal link, no matter where you are in the world. But if you're within Canada, I have a link directly for Canadians. Let me know either way. Right? Now, let's see here. You're in Texas? Then you use the PayPal link. That's global. That's for everybody around the world. Oops, here we go. Bear with me. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Rebecca. But you must have a question, I'm sure. What's your question, my dear? Huh? Yeah. You just go to www.paypal.com in the search bar, and it's not spelt the way that Rebecca spelt it. There's no H. It's NAT. Look, here's my name. I guess my middle name, I was told before, is in there. And I guess my picture is there as well. I don't see the same things that you guys do, that you guys see. So there's more than one Natalie Tapley. There's one in the UK, but my picture is there. And I've been told my middle name was there as well. So, yes, Rebecca. Yes, you certainly can. What is your question? Because the queue was empty, so you're first up. Aren't you lucky? I'm surprised I'm even here tonight. Honest to God, I am shocked at myself. I have more stamina than I had a month ago. Feeling better, except for tonight when that happened. I don't know what brought that on. I was just sitting here not doing anything. So, Hi, Cheryl. Welcome back. Okay, Rebecca, you're in Florida. What's your question, Rebecca? How you doing, Cheryl? I think everybody's having a beautiful summer night. Oh my God, Cheryl, you would not believe I did 9 readings today, back to back. I finished all the monthlies for June. There was 9 today. And I did them all, and I'm back here again tonight doing mini readings. I don't know where my energy's coming from. I really don't. So I was just so relieved to finally get the readings done. Oh, for June. Oh my gosh. And most of the readings, all 12, they were fairly good. There weren't any really bad negative readings. They were pretty good. It is a lot. When I was done the 9th reading and I was finished, I couldn't even walk straight. My face and my eyes felt like they were under pressure. Right straight to my bedroom, turned my heating pad on, laid down on top of my bed, covered up with a throw, and went out like a light. I was exhausted. I was completely drained. Okay. Rebecca's question. Is the tutoring with Thierry leading, or theory or Thierry leading to something more? Really? That's usually me, Cheryl. Is the tutoring with theory leading to something more? That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. No big deal. All right. This is for Rebecca. And she's taking some tutoring with theory. Is this going to lead to something more than where she's at right now? Is this going to lead to something more? Okay. It's for Rebecca. I'm tired. Kisses. I said, what? Why you gotta be so cold sometimes? What's going on? She's taking tutoring and theory, and she's wondering if it's going to lead into something more. Is this going to give her some kind of upward advantage? Is this going to open a new door for her or lead her in a good direction for her? I'm going to cut the deck right here. Okay. Oops. There we go. Huh? Well, there's something else coming forward here for you. Right off the top, something you need to be made aware of and brought to your attention. Okay? Okay, I'll remember that, Rebecca. But you know, Rebecca, if you're lagging, completely leave the chat. Go right out of it. And then come back in fresh and new. You should be on the even keel with me. I'm a little concerned about your first card. Are your doors and windows locked? Is your purse put away? Is your car locked? This kind of a thing. Because you got the Seven of Swords as the first card that came up. Got nothing to do with this theory thing, tutoring that you're taking. This is a card of loss. It's a thief card of tarot. All right? Be on your guard. Be on your guard. All right? I heard about that too, Cheryl. I seen that about 2 weeks ago. Yes, I agree with you. Yes. But this is the thief card of tarot. Something could be taken and stolen from you. Be very careful. If it's not something physical and material, it's going to be something stolen from you in another way. Somebody trying to take your glory, take your shine, could be somebody trying to take credit even for something that they didn't do. Do you know what I'm saying? It could be something like that. So you have to be on the ball here. You really have to be on the ball with this card, okay? Here's the generic side. Here's the side of this card, Rebecca. The 7 is known as the thief card. I need my light on. I can't read this way by candle. I hope they're really gone for the night there. Oh, that's better. Jeez. I'll put my candle back. There we go. Okay. All right. So the 7 is a thief card of tarot because it reveals that something is being taken from you. Often it validates your suspicions. You're suspicious of somebody around you that you know, and you've got this underlying suspicion that they can't be trusted. You better listen to it because your intuition is telling you to not trust. You need to follow that. Investigate the details rather than agree to any offer straight away as well. Somebody comes and makes you an offer, say, well, I have to check it out. I got to do some fact finding, I do some research, and I'll get back to you. Don't take second and third hand information from other people. You go to the source to get your facts. Wait until you have evidence that everything is genuine. Also, the card is asking you to take extra care of your possessions and to protect yourself from negative people who could drain your energy and end up stealing that as well. Protect your assets. Examining the motives of others very carefully. On your guard. Be on your guard. Keywords: theft, negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. All right? So that's the first card. Okay. The next card is all about having endurance. 7 of Wands. All right? 7 of Wands. Maybe if you'd ask that question directly about Theory wanting a romantic connection. I have no idea if Theory was a class or what it was. If you had said that, you might have gotten a more direct answer. I try not to ask people questions. That's what I try to not do, is to to ask people questions. I try to not do that. So, but I had no idea theory was an actual person. But here we go. Tarot brings forward, no matter your question anyway, tarot brings forward what they feel is much more important, what needs to be paid attention to. Sevens are all about possibilities in tarot. This one here is all about having endurance. You may need to fight for a certain relationship or to protect yourself, your integrity on another level, because you're going to be encountering direct resistance to your plans. Equally, you may find that you need to defend another person who cannot easily protect themselves, or you may find yourself speaking up on behalf of a group. Additional meaning is a dispute over territory. The advice: say your words loud and clear, and then be prepared to negotiate. You have the higher moral ground to deal with here, your endurance and with your courage. You're going to get the results that you want and the results that you need. You have to be able to ride it out until it works and turns in your favor. Okay? The defense is one of the keywords: resilience, protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. So, theory is obviously a person. That's what she's saying now, and I had no idea. I thought it was a course of some kind. Maybe a course in theory, but the THEORY kind of theory, maybe, so. You're teaching English to them. See, the way you placed your question, it sounded like you were the student. You were receiving tutoring in a theory program. That's just how I took it. So, okay. If you've got a business arrangement with this theory person, don't let romance come into the middle of it yet, because it won't work in your favor. And can make it very uncomfortable for him. Okay? But you got the next card, beauty, Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Look at this gorgeous card. Beautiful. My goodness. Money is coming. You're going to receive a gift of some kind, or you're going to see an opportunity that will generate even more income. And this could be through new work for you or personal projects. All right? I'm sorry, Rebecca. You don't owe me an apology. I'm just telling you the way I took it. That's all. And like I say, I won't ask. I wasn't going to say, well, what is theory? I had no idea it was a person. But I don't like to ask questions, because then you tell me too much and you basically give me answers. And if I was a cheating, scamming, fake fortune teller, every little tidbit of information you gave me, I'd work that into the reading to make it sound like it's really resonating. But I'm not like that. I have the universe watching over me, watching everything I do. I'm as honest as your day is long. I really am. But with this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, gorgeous card, Ace being new beginnings in something here, something new about to start, but somebody's going to be giving you a reward or a gift. It's probably going to be money, but it's going to be at least an opportunity to generate more income through new work or personal projects. In relationships, this Ace is showing stability. Another meaning of the card is moving to a new home or using your money wisely to invest in a property, which could mean you're buying your first home. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles reveals a happy, stable, and very successful time, okay? Maximize your good fortune. You make your money work for you because you deserve it, all right? And it's time to make some wise financial decisions as well. Beginnings, finances, new jobs, success, property, security, creativity. I'm going to try to pull you one more card on theory, all right? I'll try to pull you one more card. Bear with me for a moment. I never do this. This is the first time I've ever done this for anybody. So, but this is for Rebecca, and she's wanting to know if the student, a French man who's her student she's teaching English to, Is he romantically interested in her? Is a romantic interest in Rebecca from her student? Okay, I'm going to cut right here. I'll give you a yay or an A. Ooh, doesn't look good. Isn't that something? You got the Lovers. It's not always a good card. Isn't that funny? We're talking about, the subject, and up comes this card. Okay? I'm going to read you the generic meaning so you know I'm not making this up. All right? You bear with me for a moment. Just bear with me. Major Arcana. Lovers. Okay, here we go. Listen up. Okay, Rebecca. There's a very mature decision to make as you reach a turning point. You may need to make an investment into your future. This could be financial plan, buying a home, or moving for work for examples. And the choice isn't straightforward. And in relationships, you're either going to bond and commit. You hear that? You will either bond and you will commit to each other or commit to him. Or you'll walk away. You'll leave it. You'll let it go. You'll drop it. Another meaning of the card is for those that are single, which is you, is being ready for a new serious love relationship, because love is coming to you. It may not be theory. It could be somebody else. Very much so. Make your choice based on your long-term future rather than the short-term gains. In love, you wait for the right person rather than distract yourself with flirtations. Okay. Love and commitment, future plans, maturity, dedication, emotions, and separation. Oh dear. Okay, this is going a little bit longer than I thought it was going to go. Hold on. We're going to find Rick from Lilith. I'm going to pull the camera down for you so you can see. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. We're still within the parameters of Rebecca's reading, and her question is, her student that she's tutoring English to is his name is Theory, and is he attracted to Rebecca? Is there a physical or loving attack? No. Look, she didn't even hesitate here. Is there new love coming to Rebecca down the road? Are we seeing a new love coming into the picture? And she's saying yes to that. And it's going to be soon. All right. How soon is soon? When the new love comes in. Could it be a month from now, 4 weeks from now? Is it possible she could meet somebody that soon? It is. Could I get the first initial or the first name? Does this person, the new love coming into Rebecca's life, does her name start with the letter A? Their first name. Does it start with the letter A? No. The letter B. Does it start with the letter C? Does their first name... Whoa, C. Their first name begins with the letter C. So there you go. There you go, Rebecca. Okay? You had a dream about him telling you he loved you. Usually dreams mean opposite. Do you know what I'm saying normally? Let me pull one more card for you from the Green Witch Tarot. All right? If there's one more message that you want to get out to Rebecca, please show the message now. Bring it forward. See here. If one more message you could send to Rebecca, what's it going to be? What needs to be brought to her attention? What does she need insight on as well? I don't know. For some reason, the pendulums is saying no. So you're going to have to listen to your own intuition. But if you make a move on him in that direction before his tutoring is over with, it'll end a lot sooner if he's not interested. Do you know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'm going to cut right here. What else is coming up for Rebecca? What do we got here? Are you kidding me again? Harvest. Again. This is a very popular card. 78 cards in this deck. And how we get repetitive is beyond me. Bear with me for a moment. Do the harvest. Okay, way up at the front. All right. Whatever this is going to mean to you, I am not too sure. There we go. Harvest. Usually a good indicator. The garden fennels or garden fennels growing here, they represent blessings, energy, protection, and security. They grow in a large container box in front of the house. All right. While a goat, a symbol for abundance, rebirth, renewal, and vitality, nibbles the grass nearby. Here's the meanings. Reaping a good harvest. Efforts are going to be rewarded. Accountability, renewal. Potential fulfilled. Revitalization. Good health restored. Rebirth, self-evaluation. Making a major decision. A need for discretion. Conflict concludes favorably in your favor. And a new awakening. Judgment. Atonement. Making changes for the better. Your prompt. Rewards and renewal. Okay. And honestly, here's what I'm thinking. No, not with this guy. Not with this guy. It's not going to happen. That's what I'm thinking. It's not. But something else is coming your way. And it's come within the month. You're going to meet somebody else. As Pendulum said, their first name begins with the letter C. That could be Charles or Cage or, these kind of things here. So bear with me now. We're all done, by the way, Rebecca. And thank you so much for your kind words. It's very lovely. So, your maternal family, your mother's family, really? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Isn't that somewhat a small world when things like that happen? Is it not a small world? So it did. Yes, it did. That's what I said. It's coming up again. 78 cards and a deck of all the cards to show up. I heard a tingle come through. I think I did. Bear with me. I'll see if there's another one waiting. Okay. Deborah Avalos. Deb Rico. For Deb Rico. Deb Rico. He's a farmer, is he? Oh my gosh. Take your time, Mary Jane. You know where to find us. You know where to find us. You always know where to find us. Not a problem. So, Deb Rico. Where's Deb Rico? For Deb Rico. There you are, Deb. Yeah, yeah, I got it. What's your question? What's your question, Deb? Every day. With the broken smile. Yes. We're 2 hours, 10 minutes 10 after 2 as far as the stream goes. So there's about 40 minutes left. About 40 minutes left. I know Deb, why is everybody lagging tonight? Well, I'll wait till she catches up. Since about, it was after 9 when I come in. So probably since 9:30, something like that. Somewhere's in around there. Gas, I've never heard of the name. But they might not even be in my province. It could be across the pond in Nova Scotia. So it might not be New Brunswick. They may be in Nova Scotia. Every day. Deb, you're lagging, you're lagging, you're lagging. I know I got your payment. I got your payment. I got your payment. I got your payment. I need your question, your question, your question. Better yet, leave the chat completely. Leave this chat completely and then come right back in again. You should be on the same time frame as me. You're very welcome, Rebecca. It was a pleasure. I wanted to ask if my younger son is going through normal teenage angst or if it's something that I should worry about. Okay. Let's find out here, Deb. Let's find out. Okay. Deb is asking if her son is going through normal, and boy, did they ever. I had 3 boys, but the firstborn, he was my reality and my challenge. And he outgrew it. I got lucky. Let's hope yours is doing the same. There's just normal teenage behavior. All those hormones raging, this kind of a thing. I'd say Mercury retrograde's in full force. It's in full force. I don't care about the shadow period. It's kicking butt already with people. Here we go. Is Deb's son going through normal teenage behavior? Or is this something she should be worried about? Should she be worried about the angst that her son is exposing? Being difficult to deal with? Walking around angry all the time and moody? Getting upset and angry over the dumbest things? I'm going to cut right here for you, Deb. I'm going to cut right here. Whoops. There we go. Oh, my God. I got to do that again. I got 3, 4 cards all went crazy here. Hold on. Let's do it again. This is for Deb. What is it her son's going through right now? Is it normal teenage behavior? Or is this something she should be very seriously concerned about? There we go. There. Now cut them and do it right, Natalie, this time. Cut them right. Good. Nice clean cut. Really? Why are you coming up again? You don't have to worry, Deb. I can tell you that. This is not a long-term thing. What came up is the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups here represents, well, they call it boredom. But what it is, it's losing faith and belief. Yes, there's nothing worse than a bored teenager. Right there, they get angry about that. If they don't have the money to do things that they want to do. That's a problem. The book describes it best. It's somebody losing hope, losing faith, very narrow-minded view of their life, and thinking everything sucks right out loud right now, and this is going to be my damn life. This is going to last forever. Everything sucks right now. That's basically what's going on. That's basically it right there. But that's not the case. It's not true. When this 4 arrives in a reading, it's often because he could be feeling very dissatisfied with some aspects of his life, but he doesn't know what to do or need to bring in the feelings of being happier. In relationships, it can reveal a very boredom phase. If he's looking for love or for work, he may believe that there's really nothing out there for him and no one out there for him. He may be retreating into his own shell rather than reaching out or verbalizing and asking for what it is they need, right? Look for inspiration. Get him to look for inspiration. Help him find and get inspired. It restarts the fire within him and gives him a brighter outlook for the tomorrows yet to come, where he can actually see a decent future. Make him renew his faith. Go in a roundabout way to get him to do that, to get him to believe in his future and that there's many adventures ahead. He just hasn't even come close yet. He has to be patient. Keywords: stagnation, despondency, disillusioned, self-protection, the need for change, stubbornness, and rigidity. All right. And the Three of Wands is the card of motivation here. So you're going to break that habit that he's gotten into. We'll call it a habit of being angry with everything. Being angry with the world, angry with his own life. You know, this kind of a thing. Yeah, they do. You're right, Cheryl. They need a pair. They need somebody with ears that's not going to interrupt them, not going to finish their sentences for them, not to assume. Just sit quietly and listen, really, and listen. All right, he's at the right age for this. 14, perfect age for it. I know. I got 3 boys. I went through this already. But with the Three of Wands here, this is the card that represents motivation. The 3 can bring energy and enthusiasm to all of your activities. And in love, it predicts maybe a new relationship for you down the road, or love is growing in general within your immediate life, which could be through your son. Celebrations as well coming up. There could be a wedding or an engagement that's going to be announced. The 3 is also a brilliant card for traveling and for the arts and for sport as well. Showing a dynamic attitude is going to get some really great results. So you keep yourself wide open to go in any direction here. You know, the world is your choice. Go ahead and pick. You may find yourself taking on unusual approach to a dilemma or a situation that would be with your son. You're going to find ingenious ways to problem solve and ingenious ways to get your message across. All right. The advice: think outside the box, think laterally, find new ways to fire up your communication with creativity as well. The keywords here are travel, relationships. You could be hearing about a wedding here, originality, success, the arts, and sport. Is he involved in sports? There's a question to ask. Are sports his thing? Is there any way you can afford to get him into sports? I know usually that costs a lot of money. I'm not ignoring that fact. That's why I say, can you afford? And I'm not expecting you to answer, but to ask yourself that question. Don't answer me. Ask yourself that question. Can I afford to get him into sports? And he needs a physical sport. The best thing for him is to burn off that extra anxiety that he feels and the anger and the moodiness. Usually good physical exercise, such as a sport, it washes that stuff away. They end up being a lot easier going and easier to get along with. And it's very, very true. So, yes, and music as well is a good scope as well. The last card I pulled here for you, Deb, is the Nine of Pentacles, and it's gratitude. It's all going to work out. You're going to deal with him. It's going to be okay. Look, my oldest son, he went through that, and he made everybody in the house miserable. It was really rotten. It was really rotten. I'm so glad he grew out of it. He's mature now, you know, this kind of thing. But boy, oh boy, I had my hands full. Running, hiking, all activity moves brain. That's right. The Nine of Pentacles. Now is the time for you to start to treat yourself to some leisure and some luxury instead of stressing so much. Furnishing your home. You can be tending your garden. You could be indulging in all your favorite pursuits or otherwise just spending on yourself. You're going to be feeling both rich in time and money. You love your home. You love your family. So you may redecorate. You may rearrange. You may do some baking, invite some friends over for tea and crumpets or coffee and crumpets, you might say. You want to show off the work that you've done. So devote your time and your money to your interests and to your home and your family. You can become the center of your own world, and you will be appreciating all the good things in life just now that's coming your way. Luxury and leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. It's all going to work out. You just have to be very patient. And that's a dumb reason. If the kid smoked a joint, he probably wouldn't get in trouble at all. It's tobacco is the big evil, And trying to curb a teenager by punishing them in that way. Oh, you're smoking, you're off the team. Talk about a control freak, whoever the coaches are. I don't believe in that. Why don't they put their arm around the kid's shoulders and say, let's take a little walk and a talk. Talk to the kid. Maybe you'd reach him. If the kid feels you're on his side, right? He's liable to open up more, soften up more, and to really listen. They could make a good influence. Instead, they go, you're right off, get out. That's not right either. It's really not right. Let me pull a Witch's Tarot for you as well. Poor kid. Poor kid. He still needs an outlet, though. He really does. Maybe a track and field. Something like that. Maybe get into wrestling. That's very, very highly competitive. Very straining physically. There's so many things he could be doing. Archery is another one. Where are we? Best friend benefits. Here we go. I'm going to cut the deck and see what else is going to come up for you here. This helpless before. Okay, let's see. Oh my God. Yes, this is going to work out. He's going to be so. It was weed? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All the more reason for them to be patient with him, reach out and try to help him. I don't believe in marijuana for adolescents because their brain is still developing, it's still growing. Their body parts, especially the brain, is still growing. It's still maturing. And you don't want weed coming into the picture, messing that up. That could be partly the reason why he's so moody as well. All right. But look at this. It's all going to work out. Don't worry about it. All right. Look at this. You got the happily ever after card. You got the 10 of Cups. How gorgeous is this? It's beautiful. It's just interesting. It's the first time I've seen that card in this deck. Let me see here. 12. 8. 5. Okay. Bear with me. It's going to be interesting to see how this card gets deciphered in this deck. 10. 11. 12. Oops. Oh, it's a 2 of Cups. I thought it was a 10. It's 2. Okay, that changes it. Just bear with me here. Let me see. All right. Here we go. Okay. Now, coriander is a plant of love, fidelity, home, happiness, peace, and security. It grows near the couple. And a goose, a symbol of fidelity, love, and communication and comfort, watches nearby. Okay? The meaning, emotional balance. That's what he's going to find it. He will. good communication between you, satisfying partnership, compatibility, harmony, reconciliation, cooperation, affinity, affection, and a happy surprise. And the prompts are good partnership and harmony as well. So there you go. You have to be very patient. It's going to try your patience like there's no tomorrow. It will try your patience. It really will. You're going to have moments you're going to want to pull your hair out of your own head. But become his friend more than anything than his mother and his parent. Become and put out the atmosphere and the energy of you being somebody they can confide in and feel safe with you no matter. And you let them know that. Say you can act out whatever you want with me. If you feel like yelling, please yell. Get it out of your system. If you want to curse and swear, go ahead. If you want to scream, you want to talk shit and smack, go ahead. It stays right here with me. All right? After a while, he will calm down, is what he'll do. He will calm down. So, there you go. I wasn't that bad of a reading. It's very encouraging to know it's only temporary. Even if he wasn't smoking weed, even if he was still on the football team, he would still be moody as hell. He really would. He'd be moody as hell because he's at that age. He's at that age. Thank you so much, Deb. Good luck to you, by the way. Bear with me here. I heard another tingle, which means there could be another question. Mary Jane, you're up. Are the items I got today going to get me the return necessary to pay for the next project? I'm going to open that up right completely to make sure I have it. Yeah, are the items that I got today going to get me the return necessary to pay for the next project? Well, that's an interesting question, Mary Jane. Are you here, Mary Jane? I'm going to go in and look and make sure you're here. Where is Mom Mary Jane? Oh, gosh, no, not at all, Cheryl. Not at all. There you are. I opened that. I turned the lights on. Here, they're back again. All right. Are the items that Mary Jane picked up today going to help her? I got to look at your question again. Put it in your words, not mine. Let me see here. Are the items that she got today going to get her the return necessary to pay for the next project? Are the items that Mary Jane acquired today going to get her the returns necessary to pay for her next project? That's an important question. That's what you're dealing with here. It's for Mary Jane. This is for Mary Jane. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. Okay. Come on, baby. Here we go. One more time I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Are the items that Mary Jane picked up today going to get her the return necessary so that she can pay for her next project? She's going to be able to cover. All right, I'm going to cut right here, Mary Jane. Give me a straight answer. Just stick to the subject, what she's asking. Give me a straight answer. Well, I would say yes. Shit. This is for Mary Jane, eh? This isn't for her husband. This is for Mary Jane. The very first card that I pulled for you was the Three of Wands, and the card is representing beautiful motivation on your part. On your part, motivation. So, Not a bad card. 3 of Wands is a good card. It's not bad at all. Come on. With this 3 of Wands, this 3 is bringing energy and enthusiasm to all your activities, Mary Jane. Even your relationship with your husband is looking pretty good. The 3 is also bringing a card for travel and for the arts and sports too. Showing a dynamic attitude is going to get you really great results. You may find yourself taking an unusual approach to a dilemma or a situation and finding ingenious ways to problem solve and to get your message across or complete what it is that you've started. The advice: think outside the box. Try new ways to fire your communications and your creativity. Always be open to new things, right? You start asking about your things are good there right now. Keywords: travel and relationships, weddings, originality. You could hear of a wedding within the family. I think that's shown up for you a couple times. Originality and success, which refers to your creative craft that you do. Originality and having success with the originality. The arts and sports are the last words on this card. So I would say yes. These other cards. The only thing with you, Mary Jane, I never get to pull many cards. It's rare. When they start to not make any sense, then they're not meant for the reading. That's the bottom line there. Yeah, see. I'm trying to figure out what this guy's doing in your reading here. You got the Hanged Man. Hanging in limbo. Followed by conflict. How is this applying to Mary Jane's life? Why the Hanged Man? Why? Why? I got to look at it. See, I don't know what this is all about. I hate it when I feel like that. When I'm reaching, I don't like to have to reach at all. You know that I know that you know that I'll be there. Okay. The 3 of Wands, yes, very good. But behind that comes the Hanged Man. Maybe it'll make sense to you. But a merman is entwined in a kelp forest. He's suspended upside down. But rather than struggle, his arms are outstretched. He seems to have found balance in his body and peace within. Regardless of his strange predicament, he's very comfortable in his position. Rays of light are cast upon him from above, symbolizing insight and protection. This may have to do with your husband, having insight and good protection for him. But when the Hangman arrives in your reading, you can't move forward. You're kind of stuck in limbo. You may be waiting for a decision to be made or to generally feel that some aspects of your life are going on hold as relationships and projects seem to be static. Not all, obviously. This lack of control can leave you feeling frustrated. You may decide to reach a compromise rather than hang around much longer. However, red lights going off here. The Hangman's asking you to stay calm. Don't reach any compromises. Don't settle for a compromise. Stay calm. Think through your options rather than rush to find an instant way out of a bind. And this need not be time wasted after all, because you're going to have the downtime and the freedom without interruption to think some things through here. Use this waiting time to see your situation in a new light, to look at it differently, take a different perspective, find alternative perspectives. That's where you're going to find the comfort and where you're going to fit right in. Is something's going to come to you. You're going to be having an aha moment. But you may find an ingenious solution, and you're probably going to gain some very valuable insight. So if you hadn't ended up in limbo, it probably would have never been realized. It's because you're held up. So your mind goes into action. Nothing can stop that. And that's what you're doing. The keywords are waiting and time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, purpose, and viewpoints for this card. Yes, it is always. Yes. I don't know what's going on here. You got the five of swords, and it's a stinking five. It represents conflict. Conflict. Let me see here. That's what's going on. An argument or another conflict could leave you feeling very battle worn. There's something going on here, Mary Jane, and it's something you're dealing. It's like you got arguments between people, and if they don't get past it and settle it, that friggin' thing keeps coming up again and again and again, and it's the same old, same old, same old thing over and over, and you are feeling worn out from it. You are sick of it. You are tired of it. Oh my God, there is a moth out there. It's not a Luna moth. He's not green. He must be that wide, his wing spread. I wish he'd settle down so I could get a good look at him. But this card sees you. You're just sick of it. You're completely drained. You're worn out. You feel like you just don't want to fight about this anymore, disagree about this anymore. There could be somebody around you you trusted with some secrecy, and they've broken that trust. You feel they've been unkind, they've been devious. It's really wounded your relationship, or comes from a place of jealousy, a need for power. Who is that in your life? This card also reveals communication problems in families, hurtful opposition, or being unfairly overruled and ignored. On a more positive note, at least the situation and everything you need to know is now above board. It's out in the open for you to see. Nobody can keep anything back from you. All the truth comes out. Internal conflict for you? All right. Stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively, but you do need to be assertive rather than retreat. Opposition, arguments, shame, bullying, unfairness, loss, and resilience. So everything is found within you, Mary Jane. Everything. The problems found within you. Finding a way to deal with it, you will find that within yourself. You'll come out victorious in the end. Finally set this to rest. Lay it to rest. Just that simple. Okay? The next card I got for you, the last card, is the Seven of Pentacles and potential. Sevens seem to be popular here tonight. So, bear with me here again. One more time. Seven of Pentacles. There's much to be gained when this card shows up. All right? It shows that your dedication to whatever you're dedicated to is beginning to pay off for you, bringing you a glimpse of the rewards that you're seeking. While you're not maybe seeing the riches or acknowledgement as of yet, okay, you're just getting by here. You are getting by. You're holding your own. But there is potential for success here, all right? This may mean a little more hard work from you, a little more sacrifice, more time, more attention to details, but the effort's going to be well worthwhile for you. So much so that you would do it again. You'd go through the blood, the sweat, the tears, the strain, the heartache, the physical wherewithal, because if you knew ahead of time where you're going to end up, you'd go through it again. The advice: don't doubt your own abilities. Don't doubt the path that you have chosen. Keep going, because you're on the right track to success, Mary Jane. Yes. Your final words here. Keywords are money, perseverance, dedication, work, investments, time, and success. There's a woman up the road. Go away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but you know what? She may be after your ideas, but she's going to even match up to you and measure up to you. Maybe her stuff will be crap. Half-assed. Really. I had a friend one time. I was doing some sculpting because I like to sculpt with clay. And I was making some little Christmas figurines for that Christmas. So I had some of them all lined up on the table. They still need to be fired and painted and all of that, but the base of them was there. A friend of mine came in and she goes, I like that. Whatever you're doing, I really, really like that. Very innocently, I responded. And I said, well, thank you very much, Wendy. It's beautiful. I said, I love being in clay. I feel like I'm home and I'm playing with clay. All right. She goes, I'm going to do the same thing. She says, I'm going to go and I'm going to buy some clay and I'm going to do the same thing you're doing because my imagination's running wild. This is not a girl. This is a girl that couldn't even draw a stick figure. All right. And I didn't. It was one of those moments where you know what you're thinking, but you don't dare say it because you don't want to offend somebody or hurt them. But I'm thinking, just because you see something, she's done that to me a couple times, wanting to imitate, and she could never do it. One time I was doing some sketches, and she wanted to do them. Go ahead and try. Knock yourself out. It was horrible, and she knew it. But there is the thing. She's going to go home and start sculpting with clay and never picked up a piece of clay in her life. Closest she ever came was digging in the mud as a kid. Of course, it didn't go through for her. But she can go home and have the freedom to try. And you encouraged her, go ahead and try. Let me know how you make out. I'd like to see what you make. She made nothing. All the money she went out and bought paints and she bought clay and she bought the finishing spray. She bought all this stuff. Wasted her money. Nothing come out of it. So that's what I mean about this neighbor's wife. Okay? And you encourage her. Say, that's beautiful. Go right ahead. But you're on your own because I'm busy with my own stuff. Don't take offense. But if you're going to do this, you got to stand on your own 2 feet. Put it in a nice way. Okay? That's right. You got a good, healthy attitude towards all of that. I'm going to pull you one from the Green Witch Tarot. She's kind of a look. They say the imitation is the highest form of flattery, but sometimes it's the one thing that can get on your nerves real quick. When people are trying to copy what it is that you're doing, they'll never have the same effect with you. If you're the one that gave birth to something, to an idea, especially something creative, it's not going to work in her favor. It's not going to. She's got to come up with her own thing. Encourage her to do that as well. Encourage her to do that. That way she'll pull away from you. Geez, I can't stand people that act that way either. Not an original thought in their head. They get their ideas by taking somebody else's idea and saying, I can do that. No, she can't. No, she cannot. It won't even hold a candle to what it is that you do. You didn't get there overnight. You had to develop. You had to, you had to practice. You had to scope things out. You had to get used to. You had to change your thinking in some ways to get your own originality into it. It's not going to work for her at all. I wouldn't even worry about her. You're giving her too much attention. You really are. Don't let her get under your skin. One more run through here, Mary Jane. We're going to find out what's coming up. You got one more message from Mary Jane. Let it be here. Let it be now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm going to cut the deck. Again? Why am I getting these repetitive cards? Just as many, 78 cards in this deck. The Five of Thames, Five of Swords. You've already gotten that once. Yes, you did. Look. Five of Swords. Five of Thames. You got it twice. Damn it. Let's see what this book has to say about it, though. Okay. Jesus. There's the king. I want to go back. Oh, went too far. 4. And that's 7. I went too far again. 6. There it is. I don't get this at all. I really don't. It's bothering me. 2 of them. How could you end up with 2, Mary Jane? But geraniums are for concentration, self-confidence, and overcoming anxiety. They're in a pot on the table. And a peacock is a symbol of confidence, manifestation, honesty, and prosperity. And he sits on a fence outside the window. The meaning: you have a need for self-confidence, domination by others, or oneself over others. Positive force overcome positive force overcomes anxiety. Injured self-esteem, overcoming challenges, assimilating ideas, and positive attitude deflects a negative situation. That's why you're going to deal with this. Okay, you're going to handle this because you're really good at that. You're facing one's own limitations. Personal courage is needed to persevere. Opposition to ideas or plans, reprioritize for success. Forcefulness to achieve goals, facing adversaries. The prompt or need for self-confidence. That's what comes up. It has to do with hubby, does it? As long as it resonates with you. But there you go. There was your reading. Thank you so much again. Let's see. Let me see here. Did I hear another tingle? I kind of hope not, because now's the time to start shutting down for the night. And I'm going to put it up anyway, and then I'll check. But the readings are going to be closed for the night. If there's one reading left, it's going to be the last reading. All right. So you bear with me. I'm going to flood the wall with this. So when people come in, they won't say, I didn't know you were closed. I didn't know you were closing down. And I'll still be sitting here for 4 hours. No, I'm not doing that today. I've had a very long day. But ignore me while I flood the wall with the closure. All right? Over and over again. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? And check for that last reading. I think there's one waiting. I'm not quite sure. So people can come in. I'm posting it over and over and over again. So people come in the next 2-3 minutes. Let me check and see what we have here. Okay. I got to double check and see if there's one last reading. Oh, goody. There's no more reading. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, everybody. Everybody. This is great. What's this one here? What is this? Yeah. You were the last one, Mary Jane. Yippee. Yippity-doo. This is something else. It really is. Thank you so much, everybody, for tonight. You really helped me out. So my day tomorrow will be that much easier. When I go to the city, my big trip to the city. I feel like one of the hillbillies here. Going to the city for a big trip. Oh, my. So, let me see here. I'm just taking care of that, and I'm moving it promptly along. Okay? Here we go. It's been a good night. I'm surprised I even made it here tonight after the day I put in. That was brutal. Brutal is what it was. It was really brutal for me. It really was. I don't know how I did it, but I got through it. You know? So, I can't believe it. But tomorrow I get tomorrow off, which is going to be nice. It's going to be really nice. So, there we go. Okay. I can shut down my PayPal. There. I just took care of all of that, so I could shut that down. I know. You got a lot to think about, Mary Jane. I don't blame you. One bit. Really. It is a city day for me tomorrow. Big day for me tomorrow. Oh, yes, San, I'm still going, yeah. I'll probably feel all of today. I'll probably feel come tomorrow, you know. So it's one of my favorites. Mary Jane's very, very light. It's got like a slip thing underneath it that's attached. It's very light and flowy. It's great on hot days. Big time. Not so much a shopping spree. I don't have that kind of money. But I'm going to be able to stock up on some things that I've been out of for a while. It's vitally important. So I'm going to be happy about that, is what it's going to be. I'm putting my cards away. I don't care if a regular comes in or anything. We are done. We are done. No more readings today. Oh my goodness. I started at 2 and finished, was going on like 6 o'clock. So that's how long I spent doing 9 readings back to back, one after the other. No breaks in between either. It was brutal, like I said. And then I show up for a 3-hour mini reading. I don't know what's coming over me. But that dizzy spell, I don't know what brought that on. You guys are right here. You see me just sitting here, drinking my tea. And the most strenuous thing I did was shuffle, you know. So I don't know what brought it on. But I thought those days were over. I really did. I thought they were done. It's been quite a while since I've had a dizzy spell, you know, and I thought I was going to vomit as well. I got waves of nausea, and I tried to pick up this cup, and it was going like this, trying to pick up. It went crazy. My arm went crazy, which is very disturbing to me. So I do need to see a neurologist to find out what the heck's going on. But I hope that this doesn't happen tomorrow. Oh, one good thing about it, if it does, my son's going to be with me. So, oh my God, we're done. Yay. It's like I'm on vacation, guys. This is like being on vacation now. Yeah, you did. It happened on the first reading, if I'm not mistaken, Send Maiden. I'm pretty sure it was on the first reading. And because I kept saying, hold on till it passes. And I knew it would pass and did. And even my speech, you can hear it in my speech. It affects my speech. You'd think I was having a stroke, but I'm not. But my left side becomes affected. It won't work right. And my speech gets like my tongue swells almost, but it's not. But my speech is impeded big time. I can't articulate very well when it happens. It's really hard to articulate. It's a weird thing. I can tell you that, a very, very strange thing. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Very nice of you. Thank you so much for taking the time to put in the likes. It helps with the YouTube algorithms. It's got absolutely nothing to do with my ego. Please know that. Okay? So, that's that. We're all done for the night. You know what? I think I'm knock off because I've got 12:28 a.m. my time. I'm not doing housework tonight because I didn't do any today, but I'll get it done first thing in the morning. Well, actually, my son's coming at 12:28 tomorrow, 12:30. So there you go. He's going to come and pick me and Bear up. He's going to drop me off at the salon to get my hair done. And he's got Bear with him the whole time. So poor little Bear doesn't need to be left alone at home. That stresses me out so bad. It takes the joy out of anything. No, he has to be able to come. But he's going to have his leash and his little harness. He said he'll probably take them up to the park, one of the main parks in the city, that kind of a thing. So Bear will enjoy being with his big brother. He calls him his big brother. So anyways, okay, the usual spiel. Fill that pocket of peace, the one you reserve for all the peace, the inward peace for your inner child and for your spirit. It enables you to be more of a benefit to the people in your life that are outside of you. Okay? It enables you to be more of a benefit to those that matter to you as well. You serve a better purpose that way because you're sharing your inner light and your love and your peace. Okay? Try to remember to do one small good deed every day because that's the beginnings of how you change the world, how you change the mindsets. Any little thing, as I use an excuse, somebody drops their keys, bend down, swoop them up and say, here you go. A person may look at you like, what do you want? You know, it might take them a minute or two to figure you were just being genuinely grateful. And hopefully later on, they'll pay it forward, and so on and so on. It's how we change the world, one person at a time. There is no feat too small, no such thing. Okay? And please, if you'd like to join Bay of Fundy Fortunes, please do. But you won't be notified with always guaranteed to receive notifications of when Bay of Fundy Fortunes goes live. The only way you can be guaranteed to catch those links is to sign up and come into the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It's a closed group. It's a private group. All right. Everything that goes on in there, it stays in there. It's an incredible group full of people like me and just like you. We're all walking the same path together. You're going to have a lot in common with people. They're an incredible group, extremely, immensely supportive of people when they need it. If they're sick or anything like that, we support. And we put forth our energies and our healing and whatever else we can think of. And 9.9 out of 10 times, people always get better. Do we take all the credit? No. We take a little bit of credit, probably, you know. So when you've got 200 or 300 people all wishing you well, it's got to count for something, right? Always take the high road, the high moral ground. You know right from wrong. That's where your integrity comes into play. Have it right in front of you, grab onto it, and let it lead you through. It'll be easier if you keep your integrity forefront and center because you're knowing right from wrong. All right? Don't ever do the wrong. Thank you very much, Mary Jane. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Hi, Juju. Thank you so much. Same back to you, Juju. We're saying goodnight right now. We are done. Look at that. 2:57 as far as the time goes in the stream. We're 2 hours, 57 minutes in. I'm actually quitting on time this night. I'm going to head straight to bed and take my TikTok with me. And I'm going to lay in bed for a little bit and see if I can't find my favorite girl there. Her name's Ashley. She's calling herself Ashley Ventures now. But she's a young blonde. She's about 23, 24. And she lives in a van. And she's really interesting to watch. It's not so much the places. She doesn't really show the places that she goes to. That's the last thing she does. She doesn't want anybody finding her or tracking her down. She won't say where she's at, where she's located, where she happens to be in the moment. She'll say, I'm in Hawaii. And she's not. She could be in Wyoming. I'm in Alaska. Or she could be in Washington. You know what I'm saying? So she's careful that way. And she'll go, Merry Christmas at the end or Happy New Year. She'll throw in a holiday to throw people off. This kind of a thing. But everything about her is about her. Where she's at in the moment, what she's going through. She's very interesting to watch. And she just recently, last month, she hit 1 million subscribers as well. So, oh, Juju, you have no idea. I don't know how I made it here tonight. 9 back-to-back tarot readings. It was like doing a marathon. And I kept going and plugging until they were all done. I had to get them done today. I was going to be determined. As soon as I was done, I couldn't even walk a straight line. You'd think I was drunk. Headed down to my room. The dog raced ahead of me, jumped up in the bed. I said, move over. I laid down, turned my heat pad on, and I just melted into the heating pad. I covered myself up, and I was out for a couple of hours. And I actually made it back here tonight. And when I first woke up, I thought, there's no way. I can't do readings tonight. And then my little voice said, Natalie, get up. Make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. See how you feel once you get that into you. Maybe then. And that's exactly what I did. And here I was. So you seen it, did you? It was really, really long. I don't know where the energy is coming from today. Maybe that's why I took sick a little bit earlier. Because I'm really pushing myself. That could be part of the problem. So doing them out in the deck is phenomenal. I'm so much closer to nature in every way, shape, and form. It's really beneficial. I really love it. And I hope that the change of scenery, being outdoors in the sunshine, makes a change for people. I hope that they enjoy it. I wish I could get a reception for a live stream down on the beach because I'd be doing them down there now. I'd be sitting right on a log or sitting right in the sand and doing your reading right there. That would be really awesome to do that. So, anyways, I've done my spiel. I've said my piece. Now I owe you all a world of gratitude and a world of gratitude for this evening, for waiting with me, holding it out. I take vitamin D, Juju. I already do. 1,000 milligrams. Yeah. And I just appreciate you guys to the utmost. I hold you guys up. I really do. I want the universe to come down and bless and touch each and every one of you in any way that it can find to enhance maybe even your day for tomorrow. Maybe enhance your night so you sleep better. But let it play out for the good of you. There's the thing. And for right now, I don't know when I'll be back. I don't think I'll be back tomorrow. If I come on, it'll be just to show off my new do. That's all it would be for. It'd be very short and sweet. What are we coming into? We're coming into the weekend. I may come back and do some more live readings or other kinds of readings. I don't know yet. I'm looking to change things up a bit. But thank you so much for being here. Catch it. Thank you, everybody. I'm heading down south right to my bedroom. And I got to be up early tomorrow. I got to clean my house before I go anywhere. I can't stand going out and coming home to a messy house. No way is that going to happen. So anyways, looking forward to my day tomorrow. And you guys are a big part. You made it possible for me to do this. Thank you so much once again. Wishing you all the best of the best of the best. Sweet dreams. Enjoy your life. Embrace the goodness. Embrace the love. Embrace the high energy. It's there for the taking. A lot of this is mental attitude. Ask Mary Jane. She's real good at it. I'm starting to slur a bit because I'm dry. Anyway, here we go. Good night, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow night. We'll have to wait and see. Geez, I love being here with you guys in the evenings. I really, really do. So I hope to see most of you tomorrow night. But for now, good wishes, sweet dreams, and may all your dreams come true. Goodbye for now, everybody.